welcome back to Knockout Rituals, man. I'm not done for today. I got some other shit I want to talk about. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And listen, you know, Sergey Kovalev and Anthony Yarde, you know what I'm saying, it's been ordered. You know what I mean? So I don't know how y'all think about that, but Anthony definitely got some power, man. He been stopping these boys left and right. You know what I mean? That's no mystery. Everybody knows. You know what I mean? Everybody done seen this kid from overseas stopping these people. He only got 18 fights, you feel me? But he done stopped 17 people. You know what I mean? So he's not playing around. He ain't really had no big name, so that's the only thing about it, man. And he really ain't had that type of competition to really test him. So if you a fan of him, let me know what you think and how you think this fight will go. Now, like I said, it's been ordered, but ain't no contracts been signed yet. But Sergey Kovalev is the real deal. Man, I've been watching Krusher since he first started getting spotlight over here in the U.S., you know what I mean? And I remember when he fought Pascal that first time, man, I thought Pascal was finna give him that work, you know what I mean? And Pascal was letting his hands go. He was moving his head. He was doing all that flashy shit. He was catching Kovalev coming in, letting them run into them hands, you know what I mean? And it was going back and forth. Great fight. He ended up stopping Pascal, though. Then the rematch, I don't know what Pascal was doing. He ain't do none of that shit. In the rematch, Pascal was just fighting like he was scared, man, like he was afraid to let his hands go. That's a no-no in boxing, you know what I mean? So, seeing them two fights, Kovalev took them both, you know what I mean? He only got he lost to Ward twice. The first loss was very controversial because a lot of people thought he won, and he knocked Ward down, knocked him down, man, stiff. You know what I mean? It was a good shot, stiff shot, put him down. You know what I mean? They gave it to Ward. Whether you think Ward won or not, on record, you know what I mean? On record, Kovalev lost, and then he lost decisively the second time. You know what I mean? Then, of course, you know what I'm saying, he got starched by Elider Alvarez, which came out of nowhere because he was beating that boy. You know what I mean? And then it was like the seventh round, out of nowhere, Alvarez just caught this man and then finished this man. But in the rematch, he ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Kovalev proved in the rematch that he can box, but we already knew that. We seen it in the Hopkins fight. We seen it in a lot of fights, man. Kovalev can box. You know what I'm saying? He hits hard. He got power in both hands. Cut the ring off. You know what I mean? He can corner you. He can fight from mid-range. You know what I'm saying? But then again, you know what I mean? You look at old boy from overseas, man. If this fight goes down, we're gonna see what happens because, like I said, he ain't had no competition, but he is hitting hard. You know what I'm saying? They both hitting hard. You know what I mean? And Kovalev can be hurt. We've seen that now. So, you know what I mean? He kind of needs this fight, you feel me? He just got his belt back from Elider Alvarez. I know he don't want to give it up this quick. You know what I mean? Now, shit, I always want to see Kovalev fight Adonis Stevenson while I'm on the subject, but it never happened. It'll never happen now. Stevenson will probably never fight again. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. So, I just want to talk about that because me and my partners have been talking about, Anthony Yarde ain't had no competition yet. Like, last week, you know what I mean? We was just talking about, and then they ordered this fight. I'm like, oh shit. Now he got some competition. You know what I mean? We'll see what the Krusher can do. Because we already seen the Krusher get crushed before. So, we'll see how this goes, man. Let me know how you think this fight will go. You know what I mean? And if the Russian wins, then what's next for the other dude? You know what I mean? So, I appreciate y'all watching, and I will be back again with more boxing content.